So my little mushy bears, I've got a question about the new bridge, Junction 10, that they're building over the top. Yeah. So we know that concrete doesn't last forever. We know that you have to either paint it, protect it, maintain it, because eventually that concrete will have the water will freeze on the surface, which will create a small crack. The water will get in the crack and it will allow the water to eventually, over 20, 30, 40 years in the outside, because the outside elements kill everything basically, and we know then that the inside rebar will rot, it will rust, and then the rust of the rebar will expand and it'll break the concrete. So we know about that. So we know all about that, don't we? And so let's have a look at a bit of. Let's have a look at it. Hold on. Let the car go by. Are you alright? Yeah, sound? I'm making a little story, okay. And as an example, look what the weather does, what it kills everything, because it's not protected. It's brickwork, it's blown, the water's got in, it's blown the face of the brick. It's a good old age, but everything deteriorates. So what the hell am I going on about, Reggie? Well, my question is, they say plastic is bad, don't they? They say plastic is bad for you. That we throw it away and it takes a long time to deteriorate, and you can see that because there's no water or ice going to get into that. So why are we not building the bridges out of plastic, which takes years and years to deteriorate? Why are we still using concrete? Why are we still putting steel inside the concrete to keep it strong? Because we know once the water gets to the steel will rot, the steel will perish and push the concrete apart, because that's what it does. So why are we using old methods, and we're told plastic lasts forever, the plastic doesn't rot, doesn't perish? So why aren't we recycling plastic and making the new bridges out of some form of solid plastic, which lasts a way lot longer than any concrete or cement, over the years? So there's a question for you. Why are we using sand and cement and concrete to build something that we know isn't going to last 500, 600, 700 years or whatever? But they reckon, don't they reckon, plastic? How long does plastic last before it turns back into the earth? Because everything's made from the earth, so everything will eventually go back into the earth. Just a question. Yeah. Here's an add-on that we've had experience ourselves. Do you remember our chimney was shot? We had to have it replaced. We went up there. We didn't plan on having it replaced, but by the time the boys got up there to do the roof, they found it was knackered, so it had to be replaced. Just, wear and tear, weather, all that sort of thing. I mean, you only have to look at the chimneys in the street. These are the chimneys in our street, look. And they're all of some state of sort of repair, maintenance. But these houses are not even 100 years, well, maybe just 100 years old. They're around 100-year-old, and they need a lot of maintenance. So if these were made of just purely plastic, would plastic last that long? And why are we using sand and cement that we know and we've seen over the years will deteriorate, Why are we not using more durable stuff, like plastic, for argument's sake?